Stop saying Daya. If you want Daya, go to Io's page. She's dead. I killed her. Hiro's not passive-aggressive to Ayako. He's freaking out with Ayako here. Because they know each other. I mean, like, they don't know each other, but they know of each other. And they know that, like, both of them still are on the hero side of things. So...
Ayako's so cute and I want to die.
I know. Ayako's really soft. I'm gonna wait for 300 people to get on here. Probably before I start.
300? You're just gonna casually wait for 300?
We had 600 last time before I ended it.
And then there's me who gets really excited when anything 50 happens. Like, oh my god.
Okay, well, I mean, people normally, with streams with just me, I get like maybe 150. Streams with 2 people, it averages around like 250. And then streams with 3 or up, it goes to 600. We had nearly 1,000 on some of the really, like, the main arcs of the first, or the main live streams of the first arc. Yeah.
Don't mind me, it's cuddle time, Eolus.
Beautiful.
Time for some good old snuggle.
Hero's not angsty.
Hero's very angsty.
Hero's not angsty.
Hero's so angsty, I don't want to hear it.
He's not angsty.
I beg to differ.
He's upsetty
He
as
literally
spaghetti.
threatened to go after someone's girlfriend.
To protect Sonic. It was a fair trade. And he wasn't
gonna
do it. It was an empty threat. It was an empty threat. The most that he'd do is go to, like, he knows where, he knows of Ayako. Which means that, like, obviously he knows Kirishima. He could just go to Kirishima and be like, hey, real quick, this is what's happening. Can't tell anyone. Like, let me know where your daughter is so I can go talk to her. Like, okay, seriously, Kirishima is more of a dad than Deku was. So... Hiro knows of Oyako, and he would be able to find her through Kirishima. That's just how it is. Is he going to try and find her? No, he is not. He would not blow his cover like that. Definitely not. That was like that would be like a last resort. Like, if he had to get to Oyako for some reason, which he shouldn't, because nothing that they're doing is related whatsoever. It's just like, she's literally just another random person that's on an undercover mission. But, I only have 184 people on. What?
Because nobody likes me.
No, it's because, Daya's not here. Yeah. People really like Daya, or Sonic. Or Hatsu. That's why we got a peek when both of them are here. But okay, once we get to 200, we can start because we're at 190. But I don't think it'll go up much more if we don't start doing stuff. So, like, quick backstory. Daya had to go.
Yeah.
I guess. She just left.
Well, Daya's probably really upset.
Yeah, but, like, also her storming out of the room leaves a bunch of, like, stuff to, like, have to make up for. I don't know. 199, 200. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna read my fucking notes that I wrote. See if I got anything wrong.
So what kind of notes are you taking?
Class notes.
You keep saying that, but nothing tells me.
The class notes.
You better be the top student in first year then. With all the notes you fucking take.
I've been here for a week. I have a lot to catch up on.
It's literally all of the gen classes are the same as UA.
Yes, but the teaching style is different. I was taking accelerated after class courses at UA. So technically, I'm in a completely different section of the learning stuff. And, like, with classes that weren't at UA, like, I don't know anything. I have to take notes. And I take normal notes, and then I take combined notes, which is in this notebook. This is just, like, little notes from all my classes that I put in here. So I have to go back and I have to edit them throughout the day. So if, like, I'm in, like, strategy, and I'm like, oh, hey, you know, I just applied what I learned there to that. I can totally write that down. Then I go and I write it down, and I can look back on it later in classes. I can use it to review for tests, things like that. So they're class notes. Also, all your guys' favorite animals. Which I guess...
Are you getting me a bear for my birthday?
Not getting you a bear for your birthday. I got a lot on Ayako, actually.
Ayako's sweet.
She's soft.
I was gonna eat her alive.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Ayako.
Whatever. If they're happy, they're happy. I'm not here to judge.
I'm here to worry about her. Ayako, not Daya. Daya's fine. Ayako's, she seems, I don't know, I guess just soft. Yeah, soft is the best thing to say. I mean, she reminds me a lot of Sonic.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Isumi was soft, too.
Still, every single person's kind of soft is different.
Yeah.
My color balance is really off. I hate it anyway. I don't know. I just worry that something's gonna happen and Ayako's gonna, like, trigger Daya and she's gonna go on a murderous rampage or something.
No, I'm sure Daya's fine.
Maybe. It wasn't my fault, by the way. The argument, it's not my fault. She started it. She started everything unprovoked, and I'm just replying to what she says to me. Because if I let her walk all over me, then what's going to keep her from going and harassing Sonic again?
Here's the thing. You gotta not encourage it, because she's gonna keep doing it if you keep fighting back.
I think that I've
not
pushed...
gonna bother Sonic again. She gets bored very easily.
Well, if she gets bored easily, then she's going to get bored of me.
She's not gonna get bored of you. You keep encouraging it.
Well... I encourage it because she, like, I tried to neutralize it, but then she started spouting stuff back to me.
Well, she's angry at you for good reason.
How is she angry at me for good reasons? I should be angry at her for good reasons.
It's a Minecraft server.
What don't you, I don't care how she did it. I care about what it did to Sonic. He was crying for 3 days straight. He wouldn't come out of his dorm room.
We also technically harassed Sonic for days. Me and us.
Yeah, but he had no clue what you were doing. He saw your memes and he gave the phone to me. He didn't go crying about it. He doesn't even know what you guys were saying. He's dense.
Sending some dank memes that we were doing.
Yes, I'm aware. I saw the memes.
They were good, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on. They were good.
They weren't that good.
They were good.
No. It looks like you got them off a bad Pinterest board. If I'm being honest.
I worked really hard on those.
You need to go to meme school.
I'm not an artist. But it's the thought that counts.
You know,
Good.
Sonic doesn't even know what memes are. He calls them memes.
I know, it's precious. You're so dumb. I should kick his ass.
No.
You need to not have attachments to people.
I don't care about anybody else. Now I've been really Sonic. It's just kind of grained into my head to look out for him because he's kind of too weak to look out for himself. So I've kind of been like his big brother sort of thing, which is unfortunate, but...
If they find out you have attachments, they'll make you go after them. You realize that, right?
Yep. But
another reason to quit.
I know. Like I said, it's hard. I'm adjusting. I've only been here for a week. Like, I spent the first 15 years of my life being a hero, and now I'm completely changing myself because my goals have changed, and I need to learn how to adjust myself to my goals.
Yeah, I get that.
It's difficult. You know, I spent my entire life looking out for people that weren't me, making sure that they were okay, making sure that nothing happened to them, and now I'm being told that I can't do that anymore. It's hard. You know, and I just need to have time, I guess, to adjust to it. That's all.
Caring for other people is a weakness. As much as I promote friendship and stuff within the school.
I'm well aware of that. I mean, like, just people in general, having connections can be a strength, but also it's a weakness.
Especially if you're connected with a hero.
And a weak one at that. Yeah. Oh my god. I hate Discord.
Huh?
No, it went out for me for a second anyway. Yeah, I also I don't know. Give me like a week more just to make sure that nobody's gonna go after him. Okay, Dia is the only person that really knows about him, and then you guys, obviously, but like, you guys aren't gonna bother him anymore. Just give me like a week. And then I'll just forget about him. I mean, like, I've forgotten about Hatsu by now. You know, I don't really care about him. Don't care what happens to him. Besides, if anything happened to him, he could probably take care of himself, because, like, he always wants to do stuff by himself. I just know that Sonic, I don't know, he's like a dandelion under a blowtorch. And I need to make sure that the blowtorches stay away from him for a little bit until I learn not to do that anymore.
Well, if he's a dandelion, you need to remember the dandelion.
Yeah. I know. It's just not a switch that I can turn off. You know, it's gonna take time, obviously, but
I wish I could say I understand, but I've never been in a position I can feel it off.
I'm sure some other people here understand.
Hikaru understands.
Hikaru is interesting. Not in a bad way. He's interesting in a good way. He's different from a lot of people here at UAV.
Yeah, he is.
It's interesting to see his personality. He's like, you know, he's a villain, but he still kind of has empathy, I guess, which is not something that I normally see around here. Or at least not something that I've grown up thinking villains have had. It could be that, you know, most villains have empathy. I don't know. I've only been here a week, but like,
You know, we're all people, Hero.
I know that. But I mean,
I don't think you fully comprehend that though. Like, I know you know that, but I don't think it's fully hit you that we are just like you.
Yeah,
I mean, you're one of us now, but like, we're just like the heroes too. We all have goals. We all have feelings.
I know that. I just objectively, just as a fact, in psychology we learned that there's something called the Lucifer effect, which is the gray blurred line between good and evil, and how technically everyone could, like, okay, so if you put a normal person, just like a normal citizen, in a room next to like an electric box and like somebody hooked up to like an electric shock machine, and you tell the person that they can drive the machine up as high as they want, but like 10 is really dangerous, I think it was 85% of people will go up to 10. So, like, I know that, like, the line is blurred and everything, and then the Lucifer effect is good turning into evil, but evil doesn't really exist, and good doesn't really exist, because there's not really black and white, there's just gray, because everything has different, never mind. But people that do the things villains do, they have different, chemical makeups in their mind, I guess, is the best way to explain it. I don't really know. Again, this is just what we learned in UA, so I don't even know if it's true or not, but...
So you and I have different chemical makeups?
What?
So would you and I have different chemical makeups then?
You and I know. I mean, we have, like, the same goals, and I'm pretty sure that we'd be willing to do the same things to get to the goals, but somebody that might not be willing to do that, they have different chemical makeups. I mean, like, everyone in the world has different chemical makeups because everyone's brain's different, obviously, even though we aren't quite sure exactly what makes the brain different anyway.
Here's a question. Are we willing to do the same?
I've only been here...
Do you fail to achieve a goal?
Well, I mean, I've only been here a week, so I don't know if I can really answer that yet.
I want you to think really hard. If your goal was on one end of the room and you're on the other, and there was an innocent bystander in between you, would you be able to kill that person to get to your goal?
I mean, I'd say yes, but that's such a concrete example for something that's really more abstract than we can put into something like that. My goal right now doesn't require me to kill anybody. It's not an overtaking goal, it's a revenge goal. I would do anything to get to that goal.
You're right. But here's the thing, that's the difference between you and me. Is I can say without a doubt, yes, I would kill to achieve my goal.
Well, like, what is your goal?
I want to be the first person to eliminate you.
Like...
Nobody's done it yet.
Like all heroes?
Uh-huh. I want to completely eliminate the line between good and evil.
Huh. You know that... Okay, wait, like legal heroes? Like licensed heroes? Or like just the hero mentality? Because that's kind of impossible, because everyone has a hero mentality. It's like the good and the bad angels on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Some people listen to the bad one more than the good one, but everyone has both. Good can be swayed to bad, right?
The licensed hero. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there should be licensed hero. Period. If you want to do good, you should be doing it because you want to. But I don't think you need a title.
So, like, Stain, kind of.
Nobody's done it. People have had that goal and have not achieved it.
Well, if you wanted to do that goal, you wouldn't be taking out, like, individual heroes, I'm assuming, considering that there's literally millions of registered, licensed heroes in the world.
Of course.
It would be probably taking down the system that supports them, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I could see how that would require killing to get to it, which is why you're not hesitant to kill, but my goal's more of a personal matter between me and one other person, which is why, I don't know, if there was a way that I could get around it without killing someone, I'd do that.
Your goal is to kill the Pythia, isn't it?
It's to get revenge on her in the best way that I can, and I don't think that killing her is quite vengeful enough. It's more mercy than vengeful.
Okay. So let's say Sonic tried to stop you.
I'd figure out a way of getting him out of the way without killing him, but if he's the one thing keeping me from getting revenge, I mean, I'd do what I had to. And if it came to the point where I had to kill him, I would.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't think it's gonna come to that point, though.
But if it does, you need to be prepared.
Obviously.
This is what being a villain is. Not necessarily always killing people, but your goals come first.
Yeah, I know that.
That's what they teach you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you prepared for that?
I think that's more of a end of the year thesis question than beginning of the year question. It's kind of like asking someone, a hero student, why do they want to be a hero? Most people wouldn't be able to answer it in their first year of school.
Most heroes have an unbridled sense of justice.
Yeah. I mean, even so, it's like this isn't something that I could, answer right now. I mean,
you still have that sense of justice. And
well,
it's obvious.
It's not gonna go away in 4 minutes.
I'm not asking you to get rid of it now. I'm just saying you need to check yourself.
I have been checking myself, and you don't think that it's annoying the crap out of
Not
me?
just with the other students. If a teacher catches on that you still have that mentality, it doesn't matter that they will send you after Sonic yourself. And if you can't do it, they will kill you. I'm warning you because I know you can do this, but I need you to check your sense of justice.
What is justice?
The fact that Gaia griefed Sonic's Minecraft server and then you threatened her girlfriend.
Okay, and Daya stepped up to protect her, Ayako. Isn't that justice as well? Shouldn't Daya get rid of that? Daya cares about Ayako. Daya has connections to Ayako. Why am I the ones being put under the microscope here?
I'm also going to be talking to Daya. It's dangerous to have connections here.
I mean, you have a
Daya
girlfriend.
did start it. I'll give you that. She started it.
You have a girlfriend. There's people here that are dating. Those are connections.
And if I had to, I'd kill her.
Okay. Well, what about the other students here that have relationships? I doubt many of them would kill people that they're close to. Like, I know that when you're a villain, you can't trust people on certain levels. But what about you and Nagi and Hikaru? You said that you would all die for each other. Isn't that a relationship, a connection? It's not necessarily romantic, but just being romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter. In the Greek language, there's 6 words for love.
Mm-hmm.
Dying for each other, be it for a mission, be it because you were trained that way or programmed that way or whatever, that's still the same, basically. So shouldn't that be something that should be eliminated?
Yeah. The 3 of us grew up together. We're way closer than we should be. And right now it works because we work together. We're constantly together. That's the only reason it works this far. But it could feasibly get us in trouble.
But you also know that, sociologically speaking, there's strength in numbers. And to have numbers, you need to have cohesion and...
But here's the thing. Will you and Sonic ever work together?
Hopefully not. I wouldn't be able to stand him.
That's why your relationship with Sonic is more problematic than Daya's relationship with her not-girlfriend. The Big Three's relationship. That's why it's more problematic.
Yes, but Ayako's not a villain. Daya's never gonna work with her.
They're not even technically dating right now, so I'm not
dating Sonic.
No. Sonic's a hero.
Exactly, and we have no clue what Ayako is. So I'm just saying that,
Daya's gonna get herself in trouble.
Yeah, she is. And
So
she'll...
are you. I'm not saying
Okay, well,
Diane's
no,
any better than you.
maybe it's good that I have a connection to the hero world. I have a connection, a deep inside connection that most people at UAV don't have. That could come in use in the future.
Yeah. It could.
It might, it probably will.
I'm just saying, you need to be careful.
Yeah.
It's complicated. I know. It doesn't make sense. I get it. I know.
It's Sonic.
I know.
It's just hard, you know. I spent an entire half a year looking out for him. He was the first friend that I ever had, and you know, I've protected him this entire time, and now I can't anymore. And he's not interfering with anything. He couldn't interfere with this in any way. He doesn't even know where I am, probably.
I'm not asking you to kill him.
I know you're not. But it's just, I could see how it would get me in trouble, but I don't see how it might get me in trouble.
It's not just you. If somebody makes the connection, that's not just Daya. If one of the students here views you as a threat and knows that you're that close to Sonic, they'll go after Sonic. You're not just doing this for you, you're doing this for Sonic. I'm not necessarily the person to talk to about this. Hikaru would be.
Yeah, Hikaru's not here right now, though.
No.
So,
I don't have connections for that exact reason.
well, then maybe you are the person to talk to. You can teach me how to get rid of them without killing them. I think of Sonic every single day. You know, like, he's the one thing that's always on the forefront of my mind. Is Sonic okay today? How's Sonic doing today? Did Sonic get hurt today? How's his training going? My mind is just consumed with Sonic. There's no way that I can just forget about him, just drop connections with him. I mean, I can not mention him, but it's not gonna... I'm gonna want to see him. I'm gonna want to check up on him. I think with like practice I could forget, but it's gonna take time, and I need to make sure that that time doesn't get me killed or get him killed. I don't even know where to start with forgetting.
Starts with distracting yourself.
Daya was a pretty good distraction until, like,
Yeah.
I connected her to Sonic. Class is a good distraction, but all I'm thinking about in class is, yeah, I wonder what Sonic would be saying if he was taking this class right now.
Well, that's why you're coming with me tomorrow.
Yeah. That'll be a really good distraction. I won't be thinking about Sonic. I'll be too worried thinking about myself, which is probably what I need to start doing. I need to stop putting others in front of me and start looking at what I need to do for myself, or else I'm not going to get anywhere. This isn't exactly a co-op mission I'm on in life right now. I have a goal, and I need to get to that goal, and I need to get rid of distractions, or at least push them out of my mind.
What happens when you get revenge on India? What then?
I don't know who I'll be then. I could be a completely different person. I could have different goals. I could pick up something along the way, but I don't know. Pythia's a hard person to get to. I mean, like, you guys should probably know that you have something going on with her, but
Yeah.
she's
Say that.
literally the child of Night Eye. She sees everything before it happens. It's just, she plans ahead. She's relentless. She's brilliant. she's hard. She's difficult. I think that I'm not gonna have time for any other goal after I get my revenge on her, because I'm gonna be 90 by then. You know, I don't see this as anything that's short term. There's no way that it could be short term. I mean, like, the antidote and her were friends, I think, at some point. I got a quick recap of the story from somebody, I forgot who it was. But, like, if that's been going on since they were kids, like, there's no way that I can reach what I want to reach within any, like, conceivable short amount of time. So I don't think thinking about a goal after that's very important right now, but if it did happen, I don't know, I'd probably sit down and open up a coffee shop if my name wasn't pasted all over the fucking news. Maybe go underground, retire in any way that villains can retire. I don't know.
You're talking about teaching?
No, I'd be a horrible teacher. I can't stand kids.
Me too.
Yeah. And if I was teaching, I would probably just throw pens at all the students all the time, every day.
Pen man.
I mean, I'm a good tutor. Like, I've tutored a lot of kids at UA. People from gen ed courses, people in class 1A if they missed the homework. After I got Hanahaki hit by a quirk, I was like 2 weeks behind, but I caught up really quickly. So, I mean, my studying skills are pretty good, and that helps me help other people study. But as far as teaching goes, I wouldn't be able to sit there and teach a fucking class. No. It would never happen.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I'd probably, like, sit in a rocking chair and make jewelry. Sell on the black market, like Daya or something.
You guys could team up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Daya just sits there making diamonds, hands them to me. I just put them on necklaces and stuff and then send them off.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely. Great tag team, huh? Yeah. So what do you would do after you eliminate all heroes? Like, what would be your goal?
I don't know. Probably help my brother run the League of Villains.
That's a pretty big goal.
Yeah. He does a good job of it.
Yeah. I mean, the League of Villains are kind of underground right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they fell apart years back.
Oh, really?
They've just been rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my brother kind of took charge.
Huh.
They were basically in shambles.
I mean, I heard
Just basically a bunch of thugs. And yeah.
I heard my dad's did a little bit of a number on them.
Yeah.
They kind of hopped back and forth since my dad's were in first year, I think.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, your dad's actually part of the reason. Yeah, the major reason that they fell apart.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's probably why they wouldn't like me.
It needed to happen. And also, it was your dad's, not you.
Yeah,
Don't
but
judge
I mean, I don't really, people look at me and they see Bakugo, Katsuki. They don't really, you know.
Well, Psycho's pretty cool, man. I don't think he'd judge you.
I don't know.
He was
I mean-
adopted. We're not actually literally.
Like, everyone says they don't judge, and, you know, people always judge. People always have judgment. It's a thing that humans do. It's just basic human biology. We judge. We make snap decisions. We have connection theories and stuff like that, where we go through processes when we first meet a person. It's just basics.
Yeah, when you first meet a person, you literally don't think. You don't care about your parents. He may judge you for other reasons. Like your hair. Fluff ball.
This hair is the bane of my existence. Don't mention it. Yes, it's fluffy, and it's fluffy because everyone wants to fucking put their hand in it. Like, listen, first day I went to UA, the one thing people did when they came up to me, hey, you're Bakugo's kid, right? Can I touch your hair? All the time. Constant.
Okay,
Can I
like,
touch your hair?
Is it soft or is it pokey?
It's not pokey. Okay, imagine like a Siberian husky. You know, it's kind of like rough a little bit, but like in the winter they have that really fluffy undercoat. That's what my hair feels like. So it's like a little bit rough, but like once you actually like put your hand in, it gets really fluffy towards the base because my hair is actually curly. Well, if I shaved my head but not completely like bald shaved it, the little like buzz cut thingies, they would be curly because the base of my hair is curly, but it straightens out once it gets to the tips. Which is how my hair stays up. I don't know how Katsuki's hair stayed up. That was just fucking voodoo. My hair stays up because it's supported by the curls, but the curls, if like my hair breaks or anything, they just like stay a little bit curly towards the base, so it gets really fluffy. Also, I stay very warm in the winter. It's like it's like a hat, kind of. Yeah, it's nice. So how's your day going?
It's going alright. It was super busy.
Yeah.
I just had to run around a lot. Stole a police car. I told you this already.
Yeah, you did. Why do you need to steal the police car again?
I needed to get into this as the police car, their computers and stuff.
Alright.
You can run plates and get people's addresses and stuff. I needed some information, and that seemed like the easiest way to get it at the time.
Yeah.
I'm realizing now that was not the easiest way to get it, but
Not the best.
it was parked on the street, and I was like, well, might as well do it now.
I mean, like, there was no cops or anything there?
Oh, they were inside whatever fucking building.
Oh. That means they probably left the car unlocked. You just thought it wasn't a canine unit.
Dude, I fucking love dogs.
You would
It's
not.
not like I have drugs on me.
Belgian Malinois are typically used in police work because they're smaller, more condensed, and quicker than German Shepherds. So, most likely, if the car that you had stolen was a canine unit, a Belgian Malinois would be in the back. Now, the dog cannot get to you from the back because it is locked in a literal cage. But it would be barking very, very loudly, and it would be constantly scratching at the gate, trying to get out at you. Yeah, the cops would hear the dog. They'd come running out, and they would probably... No, I mean, like, you have to get the dog out at some point, and the minute that you get the dog out, the dog would bite you, because that's what Belgian Malinois do. They bite. A lot.
That sounds like it requires a lot of time. It does not require a lot.
No, I mean, you didn't have a dog in the back, so it didn't require a lot of time. But
There was no dog in the back.
yeah. Yeah, canine units are interesting bunches. Not my
Bro, I
thing.
love dogs though.
What?
I love dogs.
Dogs scare me. I got bit by a dog when I was a kid.
Oof. That's rough.
Huh. Rough. Yeah, it's rough. Goodness gracious. Yeah. So tomorrow, How many houses do we have to go to, or people, places?
I think it's 6.
6?
I think. Yeah, I have my list over there, but I think it's only 6. It's not that many.
I mean, like, what time do I have to be up tomorrow?
If you want to meet up above ground at 6, it's too early. 8. Yeah. Well, if you want to meet up at 8, we can get breakfast.
Okay. I mean, like, 8's not really that early for me. UA classes, I know I have to be up by 5 for those, so 8's kind of sleeping in.
Yeah.
I still don't exactly have my schedule for UAV totally sorted out, which I should probably do that sometime soon.
Probably. If you need help, let me know.
Yeah. Is there anything that I need to bring, or should I just show up?
Wear something nice. You don't have clothes besides that.
This is my something nice. I look like a hobo.
That's fine. Just don't look like too intimidating. We're trying not to stir fight.
How would I... Don't look too intimidating?
I don't know. Sometimes you just get this face that's just like, oh. I'm wearing a tie.
Okay, is it just me, or is it really just a thing that when villains go on murderous sprees, they intentionally wear suits and ties in all black?
I'm not going on a murdering spree. I'm trying to be a gentleman.
You're going to interrogate people.
Nicely. Hopefully.
I doubt it would be very nice if they don't want to tell you stuff, which they won't want to tell you stuff.
Unless, it'll be fine. You just gotta smooth.
Okay, how about we go to the first house. You do it. I just watch. There for moral support. I see how it's done. You tell me what we want the next person to tell us. I go in up and I ask them first.
Okay.
Before you do it, and then maybe I don't know. I've never interrogated anybody in my entire life before. This will be fun.
You just gotta charm them.
I don't have any charm. I have salt. Yeah, if I had charm, I wouldn't be single. Let me tell you that much. My charm is kissing my brother's boyfriend in front of my brother.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
I got slapped in the face, and the door slammed in my face, and then I punched an elevator. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, maybe I'll do the questioning.
Well, I mean, like, I can ask questions. Okay, hang on. Let's practice. So, like, you're the person, and I need to get information from you. So, I'm going to ask you, good cop, bad cop thingy, right? Okay, so I'm the good cop. Hi, how's your day? We'd like to ask you a few questions that we can get out. Who are these people and what are we asking them exactly?
I'll go over it tomorrow. I have to ask different people different.
Okay, so I'll be like, hi. Can we ask you a few questions? Great. Sit down. Let's just talk about this. That's my friend back there. You don't want him to come over and ask you questions. So why don't you tell me first? See? A good cop, bad cop thing. Where were you Friday night? Like, just as an example. And then if they don't tell me, I'm like, okay, now you can ask the question. And then, you know.
So you watch a lot of... No, you already said you don't watch movies. That was very...
I don't watch movies, but I read books. I'm a big book person. I think movies impair cognitive abilities because movies are a very passive thing. Unless the movies are crime, drama, or mystery, then those cause the watcher to think. But it's kind of like passive scrolling on social medias, which is why I don't really have any kind of nice phone. You just sit there and you scroll, and you don't do anything. But reading, it takes engagement because it takes imaginative building, world building in your own head, which actually just develops IQs, basically, in the end. Everything gets developed by reading, which a lot of people nowadays don't read, which is quite unfortunate. Also, did you know that taking notes by typing them actually decreases your memory than if you take notes by writing them? Because actually going through the process of writing it down, it not only has typing, and looking at it that's in memory, it's the motion of writing it that gets ingrained into your memory.
Yeah.
Which is way better. That's a totally useless fact. I'm sorry. I'm rambling now.
No, you're fine.
I do that a lot. Yeah. Anyway, don't you have somewhere to be right now?
Yeah, I have to do one more mission tonight. But I'm already in my PJs and I don't feel like it.
You need to go on your mission, and you're. What time is it right now? Aren't you late?
It's 1 a.m. I had to wait till late. It's a middle of the night type of mission. If you catch my drift.
Middle of the night missions are a thing?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about it now. It's Thursday.
Yeah, but why are middle of the night missions a thing?
Dark. Sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill anyone. Don't give me that look.
I know you're not gonna kill anyone, and I wouldn't give you that look if you were going to kill anyone. I don't really care who you kill. All I'm saying is, obviously, if you're if you're gonna rob a place, most robberies happen in midday because 1, there's a shit ton of people out on the streets. 2, most people are out at work. And 3, no one's gonna really notice you walking around. If you're in the middle of the night, you're the only person out on the street. People whose house you're robbing are probably home and probably sleeping. It would be way easier to rob an empty house than a house with sleeping people in there. And 3, you stand out like a sore thumb. You probably aren't robbing a house. I don't know why I even started saying that. That was not relevant to what we were talking about whatsoever. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. Diet kind of took all my energy.
You need to go to sleep. I need to go on this. I'll explain what the mission is later, but you'll know why it's in the middle of the night. I'm not robbing the place.
Okay. Not quite sure if I want to know, but I'll be interested to hear how it went, at least.
Okay. I'll let you know, depending on how it goes.
Depending on how it goes. Okay, so if I don't hear anything from you, I'll just assume that it didn't go very well.
Just assume I fucked up and had to leave.
You're not gonna fuck up, and you're not gonna have to leave. Because if you are, then I will know, and I will never stop making ridiculously cryptic jokes to tell you in the middle of coffee break.
Wow, I can't believe my son's a traitor.
I know. I will never stop.
Never stop. But I actually really have to.
Yeah, you should probably.
Because I have to go put pants on and
You're not wearing any pants.
No, I'm wearing pants.
Oh.
Not all pants. Especially I joke around about. See, you know that I'm not an actual idiot. I have to go put a not bright yellow shirt on that says Plus Ultra and some pants on.
You could just well, with that shirt, you can just kind of I know you have to go, but real quick, with that shirt, you could just kind of cover yourself up as like a fan that took a wrong turn.
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
Fangirls are crazy.
I'm not a fangirl. Do I look like a girl to you?
You don't look like a girl, but you look like a fangirl.
Damn. I can't believe we're attacking me. Sorry, I just shivered. That's what that was. It's very cold in here.
We're in the same room.
I know. I'm freezing.
It's not cold in here. I literally took off my jacket.
I'm freezing.
you should go put normal clothes on then. And rob or do whatever you... Do whatever, but don't get caught, and you can totally be a fangirl.
Okay, then. Maybe I'll try it. We'll see.
Don't try it. I don't want to be the reason that you fail your mission.
No, if I fail my mission, it's gonna be your fault. I'm gonna make sure to tell Anna.
Yeah, I let a 12-year-old talk me into going on a midnight stealth mission in a bright yellow plus ultra shirt.
Never mind, she'd kill me.
I know. Okay, go do your mission shit. And don't
when
die.
I come back, there better be sushi on the table. Just saying.
If I don't burn it again.
Don't cook it. It's sushi.
Listen, I was taught by the famous Bakugo Katsuki how to cook. We have very special ways of doing our dues. We cook.
Putting sushi in the microwave?
It gives it okay, when you put it in the microwave doesn't add heat to anything. It sends microwaves, literal, like, on the gamma spectrum. It sends literal microwaves through the food, which then energizes the water particles, creates friction between the molecules, and thus creates heat or energy, which heat and cold don't actually exist. It's just energy and lack of energy, which you already probably knew that because never mind. So with microwaves, what it does is it sends the sushi. It's sushi. Yeah, it's sushi. It sends the microwaves through the sushi, energizes the particles of the fish and of any kind of vegetables that I might put in there. And as it does that, now the food has it's energized, which means that it's going to be expelling heat, aka energy, because it's just like overloaded with it. And the air around it's taking it out, which is why we feel heat, and heat doesn't just stay inside out anyway. And that will then encourage, especially, not really the fish, but it encourages the vegetables to both absorb and exorb or push out flavors. So when you take a bite of the sushi, if it's been put in the microwave, it's not just like, oh, there's the salmon, oh, and there's the celery, oh, and there's the avocado. Everything kind of blends more together, so it's not so much isolated things wrapped in sushi and rice.
Except last time you burned it.
Your guys' microwave is way more powerful than I thought. Okay?
I don't know what you expected. We're all pyromaniacs. Of course our microwave is more powerful.
I would have to put it on cook power 2 to keep it down to the power that I'm used to. Which is, by the way, the only reason that I burned it, because I wasn't aware that it was higher power. I put it down to cook power 4, and it still burnt it. So, cook power 2, I didn't check the wattage on the back, but I'll check the wattage, I'll do the math, and I'll bring it down to where it shouldn't burn it this time, and it just tastes good. And do you like soy sauce?
I love soy sauce.
Okay, I'll give you soy sauce. Wasabi?
Yeah.
Are you fine with the fake wasabi? Because real wasabi is almost worth its weight in, like, silver.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck I get real wasabi from, so you're getting fake horseradish wasabi.
Nope, I got you.
Don't steal wasabi. Ews, don't steal wasabi.
No, I think...
You're gonna collapse the wasabi industry, Elus.
Nagi has some.
Did she pay for it?
Probably not, but she has
You're gonna collapse the wasabi system.
It's fine.
Elus, no. Do you know how fragile the actual, like, traditional Japanese wasabi trade is? It's one of the most fragile financial systems out there. It's literally so difficult to grow wasabi. It takes months to grow, like, this much wasabi root. Okay? That shit, it needs to be bought just to keep wasabi being produced, or else we're not gonna have any wasabi left.
That's why you steal it from somebody who already bought it. And then they buy more.
Okay. Okay. Just make sure that it was bought in the first place. I don't really care about stealing it from other people, but, like, I really like my wasabi. And I don't want the entire industry to collapse because you stole too much for me to make you sushi.
First of all, I don't think we're going to steal enough wasabi to collapse the entire industry.
You could, though. You could.
I'm sure she probably
Set every student here on a mission to steal wasabi, and the system will collapse within 2 days. I guarantee it.
That would be the stupidest mission, to send every student here.
It's not actually. Wasabi is like really protected, like not like bank vault protected, but it's within like wasabi farms that have barbed wire fences around them because wasabi is literally worth its weight in silver. Why don't
This
we? Why don't
might
we?
be the weirdest conversation I've ever had, and I'm friends with Hikaru.
What? What's wrong with talking about wasabi?
Just go off on the weirdest tangent. You're fun.
I talk a lot,
I know you do.
obviously. Okay, it's important. It's relevant that wasabi is. You're not interested in my wasabi stories, are you?
No, I am. Go ahead. Go on.
You're not interested in my wasabi stories.
I'm
I see
interested
it.
in your wasabi story. I'm very interested.
Fine. Wasabi is extremely guarded because it's worth its weight in actual literal silver, and it takes so long to grow it, and it takes so many resources to grow it. Which, by the way, did you know that the soil has to be the correct pH balance down to the dot, or else wasabi won't grow. Also, the humidity has to be a certain level. It can't get too much light, but it can't get too little light. The wasabi plant is extremely fragile to grow, and the only way that it will actually grow is if it has a constant running stream of fresh water. So if you go to wasabi plants, you'll see they're not planted in dirt, by the way. They're planted in rocks, but the rocks gradually there's large rocks like water like creek stone rocks because wasabi only grows in about 2 places in the entire world, both of which are in Japan, up in the mountainous areas and then down in the foresty areas, up in northern and southern Japan, because it needs the correct amount of sunlight, again, water, and needs to grow by a running river. So the way that they plant wasabi plants within wasabi farms is they have river stones on top, and then as it gets down to the bottom, it slowly gets like finer as far as rocks go until it's like extremely fine, almost sand. And then they just add in like amino acids and fertilizer type agents, really. By the way, fertilizer is extremely explosive. That I learned that the hard way. Regardless, irrelevant. Fertilizer has a lot of nitrogen in it, which is an explosive. You knew that, though. Why am I going off on that tangent? No. So with wasabi plants, because they take constant running streams of water and because they're so hard to maintain, they want to protect it from 1, animals, 2, pests, 3, people, and 4, pretty much wind, sun, everything. So even if they didn't think that people would steal wasabi plants, which, by the way, that happens, obviously, you know that anyway, they would already be protected on levels that would be really hard to get into. Chicken wire, barbed wire, coyote fencing, mosquito netting, all that layered upon layered upon layered, insulation even if it's in colder parts of Japan. There'd be like defrosting walls. It could even be inside a locked building because they need to be able to keep things out to protect them. But now that they know people want to try and steal wasabi plants, they've put extra amounts of security. Think double-lined fences with a 10-foot gap next to each other all around the entire perimeter with barbed wires. So it's kind of like a prison around wasabi plants. Not saying it couldn't be done. Obviously, it can by many people because it happens a lot. But it's not really stupid because it's a lot more difficult than you think. What is stupid is having a student go to a street vendor and steal a hot dog because literally they take the money after they make you the thing. So yeah, you have a mission to go on, and I don't want to talk about wasabi anymore. So
I will see you tomorrow morning.
okay.
We're gonna get breakfast. I want some hash browns.
You have to stop feeding me.
No.
Really, Mom?
Really, son?
Oh my God.
gotta learn to eat, my guy. Alright. See you for breakfast tomorrow.
Better. 8 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make good choices.
I will. I'm not gonna go run in front of a car or something, or piss off Dia to where she burns my face off.
Yeah, maybe give Dia a break.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be talking to her for quite a while, unless she talks to me. In that case, I won't be able to just walk away from her because she is literally the most annoying fucking creature to ever walk the face of the planet. Honestly, I don't know anything in existence that's ever been more annoying than her, and I know a lot of stuff. I mean, even those little gnats that, like, just keep flying at your face because for some reason they think your face is food. No, Dia's more annoying than that, and I've only met her like 4 times.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay, you do that.
I will.
Okay.